What's going on, guys? So today I want to talk about a few things that you could be doing that are wrecking your life and holding you back from success and happiness. Now, before you go clicking off this video because you think I might be full of it and this is just another one of those cliche videos, I'm here to tell you, my friend, I've been in the shitter. My life still isn't perfect, but I've made a lot of progress. So hang tight, relax, and give me just a few minutes of your time because I'm glad you're here. All right, welcome back to my channel, and as always, I'm glad that you're here. So if you are new here and you don't know me yet, really quick, I'm John, and I'm the founder of 40overfashion.com, and on this channel, we cover a lot of topics that surround men's lifestyle for grown-ups. And if that sounds like something that you can get on board with, please consider subscribing. And with that, let's get after it. Okay, the first bad habit that you need to get control of and eliminate as much as possible is living in the past. Hear me out. We live in the present, not the past. So you need to stop picturing yourself in the past and beating yourself up for some of those poor decisions that you've made along the way, right? All of those should've, would've, and could've's are done. You can't do anything about it right now. Say that to yourself if you need to, because you can't move forward if you're always looking back. Think of it like driving down the freeway looking in the rearview mirror the entire time. You're going to crash. What's done is done, my friend, good or bad. Whatever it was, happened. You can't change it or undo it. It's time to learn from that. Let it go, put one foot in front of the next, and move forward. Trust me, I've been there. I even made a very personal video all about that. So if you're interested in hearing some of my story, I'll link to that video down below. But I was very close to being homeless. And if it wasn't for some family, I would have been. As long as there's air in your lungs, my friend, you can make it out. Let's keep moving. The next one, and say it with me, no more negative self-talk. Think of it like this, right? You would never say to a friend, "You're so stupid, you suck at everything, I can't believe you screwed that up again, you're such a loser." If you wouldn't say that to your friend, you don't get to say it to yourself. So the next time you start beating yourself up like that, remember that and flip the switch and stop it. Now, I'm not saying you can't be disappointed about something that happened, but all that inner negative self-talk and name-calling needs to be controlled. Okay, the next big mistake I see is not talking about things and keeping everything bottled up inside. Because as men, it's ingrained into our DNA to not talk about things. Just man up and deal with it. And while a big part of me strongly identifies with that, I'm just not so sure I agree with it anymore. Talking things out helps in a dramatic way. For me though, the problem is I just don't have a whole lot of people in my social circle that I'm able to confide in. There's a few, but for the most part, I just have a lot of social friends and acquaintances. So that's why I started talking to a professional. So for me, I didn't want anyone to fix me, right? I just wanted to say out loud what was bothering me and then get help with just not feeling like shit all the time. And there's nothing wrong with that. And this is why I'm thankful to BetterHelp for coming on board today to sponsor this video and of course to help support the channel. On a personal note, gentlemen, I've wanted to make a video just like this for a very long time. And when the opportunity to work with BetterHelp came along, I jumped on it. I want you to take a minute and think, is there something interfering with your happiness? Or maybe there's something preventing you from achieving your goals. And some of you know exactly what that is if you think about it, and some of you might not be so sure. For me though, and this is personal, my biggie right now is not feeling worthy of the goals that I've set for myself. I want to achieve certain things, and I know what those things are, but the hard part for me is feeling like I'm an imposter or that I'm not worthy of attaining what I want. BetterHelp is not a crisis line, and it's not a self-help line. It's a professional counseling service that's done securely online. BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. Once you sign up, you can start communicating in under 48 hours. They've got a huge range of expertise with over like 14,000 counselors in their network. And while that many counselors may not be locally available in some areas, their service is available for clients worldwide. You can log into your account anytime and send a message to your counselor. You'll get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions so you won't ever have to sit in those weird, uncomfortable waiting rooms like their traditional counselor office. I've been there. BetterHelp is also committed to ensuring great therapeutic matches, so they make it very easy and free to change counselors if that's what you need to do. BetterHelp is also more affordable than traditional counseling, and financial aid is also available. Gentlemen, I just want to say that talking with a professional is a terrific way to get out of your own way and start feeling better about yourself. Visit betterhelp.com/fashion. That's betterhelp.com/fashion. And join the over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. They're also offering a special just for this audience to get 10% off your first month. Just click that special link that I'll leave down below in the description, betterhelp.com/fashion. Next is to reallocate your daily responsibilities. So I was listening to Matthew McConaughey on a podcast recently, and he said that stress throughout the day is like all of those things you have to do that day, including your tasks and your responsibilities, are like weights stacked vertically on top of your shoulders. Like everything you have to do becomes stressful and feels like everything is piled on top of everything else. Instead of feeling that weight, do something every day that allows all of those elements now to be laid out horizontally in front of you, like exercise or just moving your body every single day. All of those things you have to get done that day all of a sudden become more manageable because now they're laid out in front of you and you can just pick them up one at a time and cross them off your list. And for me, when I heard him say that, like a light bulb went off because there's so many times that I end up getting paralysis because I have so much to do, I don't know where to start. I've got all of these things I need to get done on a daily basis, and most every single one have tight deadlines. And I can tell you, since I've started exercising more first thing in the morning, my head feels clear, and that allows me to be a lot more efficient with my time and my responsibilities. The next bad habit that's ruining your life is fear of change. Do not be afraid of change, my friend. Embrace it. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. You are never too old, and it's never too late to make a change in your life or start something new. Everything changes, and that's a fundamental part of life. Trying to stop change is impossible, so I try. But here's the beautiful part about embracing change. When you're open to new things, you become a happier person because fear is a negative emotion. Being open to change, as well as being open to new things, helps keep your mind active and you start feeling more youthful and energized. And as we get older, we tend to just kind of like things simple and we just prefer just to keep things the way that they are. Try this. Instead of just automatically squashing some new idea or some new thing, just be open to it and figure it out first. If you discover that that doesn't work for your lifestyle, that's totally fine. But at least you tried something and learned something. The next bad habit is not knowing where you're going or where you want to be, right? Because think about it. If you don't have a goal or a path, you'll never end up in that place that you want to be, right? It's like jumping in your car and just starting to drive with no direction versus jumping in your car and knowing that you eventually want to end up in Dallas. If I'm in Southern California, I know that I need to start traveling east, and that's my path. Now, of course, not every single pit stop needs to be mapped out, but at least I know that if I keep going east, I'll get there. Okay, so right now, what direction do you want your life to go? And this is not an opportunity to get down on yourself and wish your life was something else, right? But starting right now, right where you are, what direction do you want your life to go? You're in control of your own direction. And I've heard it said that direction causes you to make decisions based on your path, which ultimately brings you joy and happiness. Instead of reacting to life as it passes you by because you're driving around aimlessly looking for a sign, think about where you want your life to go. And if you're looking for that sign, this is it. All right, listen, if you're not happy where you are on your path in life, something has to change. Think about it and really ask yourself a serious question about where you're going and if the path you're on right now is leading you there. Or if it's a path that maybe leads somewhere you don't want to go. Or maybe you don't know where the path leads. You don't have to stress out about this, but just know whether or not you need some direction because having a goal straightens that road. The next bad habit that might be ruining your life is saying no to new opportunities. I've talked about this before in a bunch of other videos and even told a story about the stretch of time that I said yes to every single opportunity that presented itself to me. I had some amazing experiences that came out of just saying yes to things, and I met some awesome people and had some incredible personal experiences that I will never forget. all because I said yes to opportunities that presented themselves. Gentlemen, the whole reason this channel exists is to help you feel better about yourself and have more confidence. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, and even if you didn't, please let me know by clicking either the thumbs up or the thumbs down button, because that really helps me know what kind of videos you do like so that I can make more of those. Thanks again for watching. Live well, stay healthy, and I do hope to see you again very soon.